Hello, lovelies, and here we have a massive set. Massive. This is the probably one of the bigger sets I've ever done a parts review of and a review in general. So you'll have to bear with me when I go through it, but this is some Summer Fun Water Park. It is set number 41430 with 1001 pieces, and having this on my desk for a bit after I built it up, it's awesome. Just looking at it, I have to say it's just great. To me, it's almost a display piece. There's a couple things that kind of pull it out from being a display piece, but it's really awesome. Um, well, let's get into it. First up, I'm gonna take a look at the side builds and some of the smaller stuff in the figures. So let's get into that. First of all, three really simple side builds is effectively these towels here. They're all the same. They're not too special, just kind of like a place you could lay down, take a sun bath, or whatever you want. I do like the kind of striping on there. It makes it look pretty simple but nice, and pretty simply built. Three different color looks here. Then we also have two of these, and you're supposed to actually have a blue stud on there. And what these are squirt guns or water guns. Kind of a cool concept to have water getting sprayed. We got a little pouch here, which might be suntan lotion, I'm guessing, in there. And we have some money and cell phone pieces. Not too special here. There's this side build here, which is basically, I would say, like a lifeguard position here. And you got a little spot where a figure can sit or stand up there, ladder to get up there. Some greenery back here. We have a flotation device, and inside here, we have a suitcase, which I'm assuming this little symbol on there represents like a first aid kit. So we can imagine that's a first aid kit there. There's also binoculars on the side right there. So, nice little side build there. Let's get to the bigger side build. The ice cream popsicle type vendory type truck. And if you'll see in one of my recent videos, I did a fake type Lego version of this. And this one is smaller, but way better to build, way better built. Just, oh my gosh, it was such a relaxing experience compared to that other one. But you got some nice stickers here to really show kind of the front of the van. No stickers on the back, but you kind of have a nice tiled off look. It looks really smooth and nice. Got an open sign there. You got a sign kind of like a menu up there with our pink flamingo. Some kind of ice cream cone looking stuff, popsicle in there. And we'll open this up a little bit. Whoops. And you can see in there that there's not a whole lot in there because it is smaller. Admittedly, this is a side build. You can see a stack of cones there. There's a little fridge there where you can put a pop, and you got a steering wheel with a place to sit in there. So for a little side build of a friend set, this is actually pretty good. Actually, it's small would be the only thing, but if it was an actual set, I think it would be really good. That is all the extra pieces back there, by the way. There's quite a bit of them. But let's get into some of our figures. So first up, we got Stephanie, and I did do a parts review on this. So I did go through the outfits a little bit more, but she's got her little skirt with a swimsuit. Really nice. Fan of the figure. Wish there was a little more emotion. They all kind of have the blasé smile. And here we have Emma. And again, I like that print on the top, and she's kind of wearing more like swim pants and flip-flops, and there's that blasé kind of smile again. And here's Olivia, and I really love her top, I think the most, because it also continues around the back. You can see there, just a really nice figure, little bit similar type of smile. And then we have this guy, I don't know what his name is, kind of has a nice hairpiece. Bare chest, eggs, actually. and I would assume that they kind of represent the lifeguard. So you do get 4 mini dolls in this set, which is pretty good to get from a Lego set. So this is it. This is this massive sandcastle underwater adventure water park, and we're going to try to get into it here. I think what we'll do is we'll go the top down from the front, and then we'll go in the back. So I'm going to try to slide it up here. So first up, you can see we kind of have sandcastle builds all on top here. You got some cool flags. There's these nice palm trees that are built up in these 2 spots here. Really a fan of those. I think it's just kind of a nice little addition. We have our little flamingo that's hanging up out there. Just a simple little thing. I went through it in my parts review. My only complaint is that it looks like it has 1 leg, and you can put it back up there or not. And you have another kind of powered squirt gun that can move all the way around. You can imagine there's a handle on it, and you can spray water down at your friends or something. You also have kind of just a design up here of this seahorse in a shell. And that's a new kind of seahorse type pet piece. Really nice piece there. And it's just kind of on a bracket there. Pretty simple. You got this nice stickered sign up there. Maybe this is called the Pink Flamingo Water Park or something. And you actually have a little play feature here. You see this little shell that's kind of filled with studs there. You actually compress this down and dump a bunch of them down onto the rest of the set. So that's pretty neat. And you can see that the top part is really mostly sandcastle. And I will show you these on the back, actually, because they're pretty interesting. Then we go down into another level here, and I'm going to try and lift it up. And you can see kind of the color starts changing. I really like just all the little decoration on it. You have the seaweed you can see there. You got your coral little bits. You got waterfalls coming down there. You got a fish like in a tank over there. Just really, really nice. And then once you get down, completely down here, you can see the ends of the slides. My only complaint really is that I feel that the bottom, and maybe I'm used to like Ninjago City and stuff, but like the bottom water area is kind of the worst part of the build. I mean, if that was like enhanced in some way, I think this would definitely be a really nice display set. But as you can see over here, we have just a little chest, and it's got kind of some fake gold in there and jewels and stuff. Little octopus on top. We'll take a look at that when I put it back down. You have a little kind of water shower thing going on here, which is pretty cool. On this side, you got stickers for a no diving sign, which is probably a good idea. And you also have this, when you slide down, the water can go through, so you can imagine getting sprayed at the bottom of the slide. Really, really fun set. Really a lot going on here. I'm going to put it down so we can check out that little unicorn float. And then we'll take a look at the back. Oh my gosh, unicorn float down. So here it is. And it's a really interesting build, I have to say. You can see it kind of uses those studs into bars there. You get this nice piece there. And that is a nice little sticker there. Just a cute, silly little float build. I will say, though, that the party boat has a way more awesome kind of float. Excited to whenever I can get a hold of that one. But really cool little float here. Fun. It's not connected to anything, but like you can just wherever you want to put it down there. But let's take a look at the back. If I can spin it around here. So first up, obviously it's the back, so it might not look as pretty. Up top here, basically you just got walkways, and then you have a sign over here, which if I can lift it up and bring it close, this is kind of a heavier one. You can kind of see that there's a how you should position yourself. Don't leave your hands out. Probably a good idea if you're going down a slide to not just have your hands in the wrong place. And then basically you just put your figure in there and kind of push a little bit and they slide down. But let's go down a level here to our middle level in the back. So here you can see kind of a red and green light, probably saying that, oh, okay, you can go down the slide. Got a nice pink ladder so you can go up to this level. Not that you can really get anywhere. Just kind of awkward. You got a nice little lounge area under the waterfall with some beverages there. I think that's really cool. Just kind of a nice little place to hide out. And then here you have the entrance to the other side. It just looks really nice and just really nice and crisp. And you got different colors here. The bottom down here, we can imagine we have like a little spa hot tub area. I was actually just in a hot tub, and just kind of like a detailed up with these crystals to make it maybe look like a cave underwater, which I think is really cool. You got kind of a soapy, bubbly kind of piece in there to make it look like that. So nice little area to have like a warm hot tub bath. Maybe this is kind of like a sauna because you can kind of see there's seats there. Just a really cool little underneath area that's added in there. And in the middle here, we just have a ladder with a little starfish sticker here. And here we have an incredibly small bathroom. And believe it or not, it's kind of weird inside. So, like I said, it's incredibly small. You can see a small sink. And for some reason, they put a pink heart in there. But I do like the interesting concept of the seashell toilet. The pink heart's a little bit weird, but it's a really small, nice little bathroom so that you have a place to go to the bathroom. Over here, we have kind of just a really simple shower where you can just put it on there, and this is hot or cold. And then right on this corner, there's even more here. You have a little cabinet for probably lockers. You can put clothing in or whatever you would want, and this actually can pop off pretty easily. And then over here, we'll open this up with those nice doors. We have maybe just, I would say, a shower kind of area or a changing station. Kind of hard to see. Just probably a little changing station just so you can get in and out of a swimsuit and then go home or whatnot if you want to. But let's kind of take a look at the slides and then we'll do an overview. So first of all, as you can see, she came down the slide here. And it's really easy to do. I'm going to see if I can zoom in here. So you just got to put them in the slide and they'll slide down. Now it's kind of hard from the front to do it, but you can imagine that whatever. And you can kind of tap it, and these kind of come loose so you can do weird things if you want. But it's a really interesting concept to have the tubes. I'm definitely think some people will enjoy that. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It's nice to always get different parts, but at the end of the day, it's not a super versatile part. But you can see all the slides work, and they're kind of cool. But I'm going to zoom out. What's my overall opinion of this set? I think it's awesome. I think I said that right off the bat, and that's not any different. I'm actually surprised at how big it turned out. And then that's not even including like the fact that there's all these side builds, you know, and you got 4 characters, you got all this stuff. This is actually supposed to be like a frisbee or something. Lots of extra pieces. Normally, I think I've had one other friend's swimming pool, and I wasn't a big fan of it. This one I am. I don't know how to explain it. Having it built on my table here really shows how big it is. The pictures and video of it doesn't really do it justice. I think it retails for $100, which to me is really not that bad. I don't think you get 1,001 pieces if you're one of those type of people, but there's lots of large, new, and interesting pieces and good colors for some pieces. You know, 3 of the coral. Like I said, I did a parts review. I'd check that out. Having this built up, I have a much bigger appreciation for it and what's going on here. Play value, if you're going to get this for a kid, tons of play value. There's different slides, different areas, places to relax, little play features, little things, just tons of stuff going on here. I do like that this is kind of walled off. I love the color of blue compared to if they would have used a different color blue down there. You even have a side ice cream truck. You got pillows for, or blankets for people to go on. There's a lifeguard thing too in here. It just feels there's a lot of awesome in here, in my opinion. If this is something that interests you, definitely pick it up. I mean, like, I've even said that, like, I'm into Star Wars and all kinds of other things and Friends too, and like I feel like this is a display set almost. Like, this is a water park that you want to play in. This is something people could put in their cities. It just looks fun. It looks cool. It has a great theme to it. You know, the whole how it goes up to, you know, like, it's just so good. So my review is this is an awesome set. My probably complaints would be I want to see some more emotion on the figures. I think it would be cool to have someone like super excited, you know, going down the slide, maybe someone a little scared, you know. The ice cream side build is nice for what it is. I can't complain about that. Like I said, the bottom water area is about the only problem. If it was to be like an actual display set, something different would have to happen down there just to make it look a little better for the water. Just having plates mixed with some tiles just kind of looks a little awkward. It's awesome. I can barely think of, I mean, it's expensive, obviously, because it is a larger set, but I really can't think of a lot of bad things to say about it. This is an interesting addition. The tube, I'm excited to kind of play with those parts and see if they can do other things. As a side note, because I didn't know in my parts review, I gotta quick flip this around before I end this video. When you put these bricks together, it actually fits this tube. So there is something in Lego that kind of works with the tube compared to just the studs on the certain pieces. So that's an interesting thing, but I'm going to stop talking about this set because it's awesome. Lots of great parts, lots of colorful stuff. It's a great set. I really would suggest that if this is something that was on your thought process of possibly picking up, do it. It's great. I love it. I built it up. It's huge. It looks great. I can't say too much. This review's going too long. I'm sorry, but it's a great set. So thank you for watching. I'm going to go and check out some other sets, but I have to say this is a great set. If you're interested in it, pick it up. It's got some interesting parts, larger parts. Check out my parts review if you want a little bit more info on that. Otherwise, I'm going to say thank you again, and I'm going to check out another Lego set. Thanks for watching.